White House, one of the most recognizable buildings in the world, a symbol of power, leadership, and history. But what if someone, or a terrorist group, tried to bring it down? Would it even be possible? And what would happen in the moments that followed? In this video, we uncover the intense security measures, the secret defense systems, and what happens behind closed doors if an attack is attempted. Let's get one thing clear. The White House is not just a building, it's a fortress. Guarded by some of the most highly trained agents in the world, the first line of defense is the United States Secret Service. These agents are not just bodyguards. They are elite professionals trained to detect threats before they even happen. With sniper teams stationed on the roof, armed guards patrolling every inch of the perimeter, and high-tech surveillance watching everything. Even getting near the White House uninvited is almost impossible. And if someone tried to storm the gates, well, let's just say it wouldn't end well for them. In 2014, an intruder managed to climb over the fence and made it inside. But within seconds, he was tackled to the ground. Security mistakes like that are rare, and since then, the defenses have only gotten stronger. But what about an aerial attack? Could someone fly a plane or drone into the White House? The answer, not likely. The airspace over the White House, known as P-56, is one of the most restricted in the world. Any unauthorized aircraft entering this zone will receive immediate warnings from NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command. If a plane ignores these warnings, fighter jets are scrambled within minutes. And if the threat is deemed real, they won't hesitate to shoot it down. And let's not forget about the ground-based missile defense systems hidden around the White House, ones that the government rarely talks about. Now, let's say the unthinkable happens. A full-scale attack is launched on the White House. What happens to the president? Deep beneath the White House lies a top-secret underground bunker, built for one reason: to protect the president at all costs. During the September 11th attacks, Vice President Dick Cheney and key officials were rushed into this bunker within seconds. The same would happen in any modern attack. From here, the president can command the military, communicate with world leaders, and even authorize nuclear retaliation if necessary. But here's the real question: what happens next? If an attack on the White House actually succeeded, it would be considered an act of war against the United States. The military would respond with overwhelming force. The National Guard would lock down Washington, D.C. Entire cities could go into emergency mode. And if the attack were linked to a foreign enemy, the consequences could be catastrophic. Depending on the severity of the attack, the U.S. could enter DEFCON 2 or even DEFCON 1, the highest state of military readiness. Believe it or not, there have been multiple attempts, both successful and failed, at breaching the White House. In 1994, a man crashed a small plane into the south lawn of the White House. Fortunately, it didn't reach the main building. In 2011, a shooter opened fire on the White House with a semi-automatic rifle. The bullets hit the windows, but the bulletproof glass stopped them. In 2023, a U-Haul truck rammed into a security barrier near the White House. The driver was arrested immediately. These incidents prove one thing: no matter how determined someone is, the White House remains standing. So, can the White House be destroyed by an attack? Theoretically, anything is possible. But in reality, the layers of defense, rapid military response, and global consequences make it one of the safest places on Earth. An attack on the White House isn't just an attack on a building. It's an attack on an entire nation, and the response would be swift, brutal, and absolute. What do you think? Do you believe the White House is truly impenetrable? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history, security, and world events.